Hey there, welcome or welcome back. Sorry it's been so long. I've been putting a lot of my time and work into my other channel as it's growing a lot quicker at this point, but I am still going to be uploading videos. It's just not going to be as often. So today I've got another episode of Extreme Cheapskates. You know, that show on the Learning Channel that shows crazy people saving money any ways that they possibly can, even if it's only for a nickel or a dime. Anyways, these people will go through great, and I mean tremendous lengths to save a few dollars here and there. It's a mental illness. I'm like 99% positive it's a mental illness at this point. So today I'm going to be watching season 3, episode 4. Home is where the cart is. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first cheapskate.
Extreme Cheapskates.
Girl, I don't know about you, but my feet hurt.
Oh, sorry.
That was a long flight. Oh, hold on. Is it short? No. Excuse me. When I get off a flight, the first thing I do is scour the terminal for magazines, and I tear out the perfume pages. So I never buy perfume, and I smell like $1,000,000.
She says magazines, but picked up mostly newspapers. And I'm not gonna rag on you for liking the scent of the New York Times. My favorite, the Boston Globe. It's all right. It's all right.
I'll walk through the aircraft. I'll even check the back seat pockets. And if I happen to find any spare change, that's a good thing.
I'm guessing that most of the time, all she finds is dirty tissues.
Diseased tissue retails for $80.
Excuse me, could I see the lost and found?
Lost and found?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Every place in the airport has a lost and found.
All right.
Thanks. They're gonna give you 30 days, 60 days, 90 days to come back and get it. And then after that, it's free game. This scarf is awesome. Let's see. This brush, I could use that. It'll be just good as new after I sterilize it.
I would turn that brush into police because nobody other than a psychopath is sitting at a bar and brushing their hair. You're gonna want to hold on to that. Might be evidence. Homicide.
What do you got? Most people don't consider the little things that add up like I do. I like to say, get all you can all you get, and sit on the can.
What does taking a dump have to do with this?
This is rather embarrassing.
I'll go to any extreme to save money. I'll embarrass myself, I'll embarrass my mother, my friends, my sweetheart. I don't care, because it's about the money.
You just become numb to it. You know, I can just sit there and just look like everything's okay, this is normal, and just deal with it.
Jimmy tolerates me.
Clearly a very healthy relationship. The first thing she says is that he tolerates her. Not loves her, he tolerates her. He might love her too, but the first thing you say about him is that he tolerates you. That's not a good thing. And it's not a good thing about you. You need to change something if you're saying this person tolerates you.
And although Jimmy and I plan to get married, we're carrying on a long-distance relationship right now.
Having a long-distance relationship with Stephanie is hard. You know, I get lonely just like she gets lonely.
I'll probably save money by being in a long-distance relationship because if we see each other only once a month, we're only spending date money once a month.
I wonder if she purposely got a long-distance boyfriend just to save money, because that's a new bracket that we're dealing with there. I've never seen that before. That's, I'm gonna have to think about that.
Stephanie's job as a flight attendant keeps her traveling for 20 days a month. But when she's not up in the air, her home is in Dallas, Texas.
My mother used to say, make sure you turn out the light before you leave the room. And of course, nobody pays attention to that until I started paying the bill. Before I leave, I turn off all the electricity at the circuit breaker. Even though I'm not using my appliances, they're still sucking up electricity.
I mean, that's extreme for most people, but if she's gone 20 days out of the 31 days of the month, then that seems pretty reasonable. That is the only thing that I think I'm ever going to say in this show is reasonable.
By cutting the electricity to everything but the refrigerator, Stephanie saves an average of $30 a month on her electric bill.
When the passengers leave the plane, I go through and check for a meal that's left by a pilot or a passenger.
Okay, and how many hours have those things been out of the refrigerator now?
There's really neat stuff here, like ravioli, pasta primavera.
Some really neat stuff here. E. coli, salmonella, your choice. I should probably just shut my fridge off while I'm gone too, because who gives a fuck?
Stephanie's idea of fine dining is bringing home what the airline's left over. We open up a refrigerator and it looks like a deli.
In first class, they serve mixed nuts. In main cabin, they serve the regular nuts. Now, if they're unopened, you're not allowed to take them. But of course, if they're open, I bag them up, I bring them home. A jar of mixed nuts is about $8. I don't have to pay for them. They're good for snacking, and they're really good for protein.
As disgusting as that is, I'm also very concerned about the pot holder that's behind her on the stove. Looks like she just used it as toilet paper.
For snacking.
That's nasty. I don't know what to tell you.
They're still good. They didn't touch them. If they were going to touch them, they probably would have eaten them.
Whether they're stale or good, she will continue to eat them until they're all gone.
The covers that go on the airline pillows are thrown away at the end of the day. Most flight attendants don't want those dirty pillows, but I found good use for them.
You're incorrect. Most humans do not want those dirty pillow cases and pillows because, ew.
Before I do anything, I make sure that I boil them down. By boiling the pillow covers, you're basically sanitizing them, getting rid of any germs or lice or anything that passengers might have left behind. These are the ones that have already dried. What I do with them is I cut them into little triangles. They make, voila, the perfect coffee filter.
Perfect? I don't know if I would say perfect. Let's take it down a notch.
Every good deal is not a good deal. The airline throw them away. They throw them away for a reason.
These pillowcase coffee filters save Stephanie about $6 a year.
What I've determined is to make the perfect fluffy pillow, you need 4 little airline pillows.
Stephanie has what I thought from a distance looks like a nice blanket. Until closer investigation, it's a bunch of little airline blankets or something she took and she sewed them together.
There's 4 gray airline blankets on the top, and then there are 4 red ones on the bottom, so it's reversible.
You could be doing something with all that extra time that you take to boil the pillowcases and to sew the blankets together and to put the nuts in the jar. You could take that time and probably have another part-time job and be earning like triple the amount of money you would save. What a crazy thought.
I'm not sleeping on that. I don't think it's a good idea because other people have been on those blankets. You don't know what they've been doing on them.
That should be the least of this guy's concerns. She's making coffee from used pillowcases.
And on the inside, I made my comforter filling with airline pillows. I stitched them together. It's very fluffy, and I didn't spend thousands of dollars.
She's using a layover in Atlanta as an opportunity to visit with her long-distance boyfriend, Jimmy.
Hey, sweetie. I want to see him more often, but I don't want to spend more money. So if I can see him without spending money, that's the perfect date.
So what's the plans for today?
I know I told you we'd be going golfing or doing something that you like to do, but I think you're gonna like this place. It's the Unclaimed Baggage Center.
Well, since you're already here, now I can tell you the truth. I don't want to do anything that you want to do. I actually want to do the crazy money-saving shit that I always do. And I'm dragging you with me this time.
Wow. I was looking forward to a relaxing weekend, spending some quality time with her. All of a sudden, we was going to be going 3 hours away somewhere in Alabama, and that was not in my plans.
Oh, and by the way, 3 hours away. No biggie. Maybe just a little Tupac.
Maybe we can find you some golf equipment. They might have some wedding stuff.
Well, you being a little bit presumptuous, ain't you, about thinking Why you need to? I didn't ask you to. I didn't even ask you to marry me. Are you asking me to marry you? Is that what's going
No,
on?
I'm gonna wait for you to do it.
You taking me down here to see the tuxedos?
I'm just letting you know what the requirements
Okay,
are.
this is the requirement for me then. It has to be, if you find a damn wedding dress down here at this place, they're gonna have to have a tuxedo too, and we is on.
I was expecting the requirements to be like, we had to have been together for this amount of time, and I have to feel this way about you. Not like, if we find a tux, then we'll get married, even though we've never talked about it, and I just told you that you were assuming. Who changed this guy's mind so quickly? A little bit of roadhead that we missed? Like some exceptional roadhead, I would assume?
I'll drop down and propose to you right there, because I'm sure we can find the ring.
What?
We could do all this right now.
Dun, dun.
Exactly. So, I got a feeling I'm gonna regret this.
With over 1 million deeply discounted items, it is the ultimate lost and found.
When do they have people to help you?
You get it at a discount, now you want help too?
Yeah, but not the kind of help that you were hoping she was wanting.
You like that?
No, I guess they might have left that on purpose.
Oh my God. Wedding bands.
You know, most of them are men. You wanna know why were they off their fingers?
That's a good point. Don't you ever lose your damn ring.
So we're looking for engagement rings?
I'm looking for a $75 diamond ring. Can you help me?
Now, we're gonna have to come off the pocketbook a little bit for a diamond ring.
In her head, I can only imagine that she's thinking, you got that thing for free? You can sell me a diamond ring for $75. And you will.
This one is $1,434.
That's
What do you
just-
think about
That's
that?
too small for her hands.
Too small as far as the diamond size?
No, the ring
Oh,
itself.
that's. I think he wants something a little larger for you.
That's not what I
This
meant.
is antique ring, and it's only $230. What do you think about
Okay.
that?
Oh, no, we'd have to have this one resized.
Well, let's keep your options open because just about everybody has to have their ring sized.
Sizing that costs, and then if you add that into the price, then we really didn't get that good of a deal, so.
It's only like 80% off the normal retail price. But we're really not getting that good of a deal because off of your price. And that's what counts.
Let's check out this price.
$196.99.
Wow.
Oh, that is nice.
Oh, and that looks like a little crown on my finger. Is that the absolute bottom price? Or can we get like a weekday discount or something?
I can do 10% off of this one right here. So I can give
10%?
you 10% off this ring.
Wow, you're killing me. Wow, that's a good deal.
Okay, so you'll take care of that.
We'll take care of that.
That poor man just lost possibly his will to live.
You have wedding dresses here?
We do. Wedding dresses and men's suits are just on down the aisle.
Okay, thanks, ladies.
Okay, all right.
Oh, the look of hate in that man's eyes.
Dun, dun, dun. Formal wear.
That's what it is. Look at that. Oh my God, it's a tuxedo in here. Oh, that is my size.
42,
Yeah,
$55 for a tux. You can't beat it.
it's probably just a showpiece. It's not
We
for
need
sale.
help. I really like this dress.
I thought we wasn't doing nothing formal.
She just told you, and you just confirmed it, that you're in the formal wear department.
Formal wear.
That's what it is.
So for you to assume that you weren't doing anything formal is 100% on you.
That's a gorgeous dress.
How much is it?
The dress is $230.
$230.
This one's $49. That's really nice.
This poor man looks like a prisoner at this point. You did dig your own grave. I'm sorry to say. He's the one who said if we find a tux and a wedding gown, then we'll do it. Poor guy was probably thinking they were going to this little thrift shop and there's no way they would find a tux and wedding dress that fit the two of them. Like, impossible odds. She brings them here and this place is as big as like a football field. And they've got 100 dresses, 100 tuxes. Open mouth, insert foot.
Has a train.
That's formal though. We're still. I mean, where are you planning on wearing this at?
Well,
I think if we go to the Justice of Peace, you're going to get a whole lot of gawkers and just like, what is wrong with her?
well,
Versus.
you know what?
Well, how about this? You were going to go to the Justice of the Peace. Well, what if we did a wedding here?
That woman right there is the definition of an enabler.
You know, I've seen people come in and buy engagement rings and buy wedding dresses, and I've always wanted to see it just come together and actually happen in the store.
I think so. I think we should do this.
Center.
Do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
You may now kiss the bride.
It's not what I envisioned for us, but hey, that's my baby. She got what she wanted, and I'm happy.
Oh, really? I don't buy that for a second. I just saw your face for the last however long. None of that said happy.
Jimmy and I said I do at the Unclaimed Baggage Center. It was just a bargain that was too good to pass up.
So this is what you brought me here for today.
Judging by that smile, this is a combination of everything this woman has ever dreamed for.
For less than $500, we just got married.
So we're moving on to the next extreme cheapskate now. This guy apparently doesn't have an actual home. He's homeless, though that's not something he's ever going to admit. So let's take a look.
I'm not homeless. I have a lot of homes, and I managed to live rent-free in New York for the past 2 years. Hey, welcome back. You have a good rest of your day, okay? Let me get back in. Sometimes the tenants in this building will drop stuff, and it's, you know, kind of good to double check.
Did he just hop in the back of somebody else's cab or limo or whatever and search the floor? What kind of cab driver is gonna be like, all right, buddy, I'll just wait here and waste my time? He must be telling the cab drivers like, oh, that lady, she lost something, so I gotta check the floorboards and make sure it's not here. Because why else would it, fuck.
You never know what you're gonna get.
You never know what you're gonna get.
As a doorman concierge in New York City, I have the key to the city. Hey. Being a doorman, it's freebie land, like 100%. I've never approached a tenant to ask for anything. It's just my charm.
No, it's not your charm. It's definitely that these people think that you're poor, like poorer than poor. And in addition, tax write-off.
I've given RJ mostly clothes, pants, some running sneakers.
Okay. All right, now I look like Derek on the weekends.
I hate to break it to you, but I'm pretty sure you look more like Mr. Rogers.
Anything's given to me comes down here. It's like my space, but this is not my home. I'm allowed to store things in this space, but living here, no, that would be like, I'd have to pay rent. The average rent to live in Manhattan is around $3,900. But I managed to live rent-free in New York for the past 2 years.
Oh my God, this guy is living rent-free in my head at this point. I sure hope it's not for very long.
I'm not homeless. I have a lot of homes. For me to survive in New York City, all I need is my base. It happens to be on wheels. It's my foundation, and it's my mobile cart. I use this cart to kind of go from place to place to place. You know, when I'm house sitting or cat sitting or plant sitting, I just kind of have this with me, and all my stuff's in here.
After rolling over there and that thing, do you think he actually has any repeat clients? Because what are you doing, dude? Do you think you're moving into my house? I mean, maybe that's just typical New York, but I'm leaning towards probably not.
When you try to push the mobile cart around New York City, that's not fun. That's not easy. I get every look in the world. Cars honk at me all the time. I've had my altercation with a cab or two, but I keep it moving.
I won, obviously. Kick that cab's ass.
Every time he relocates, RJ works to maintain his routine.
You guys have like a week trial or something?
All on a tight budget.
There's no monthly membership fees here. What we do is like free consultation. You can do a free consultation with our trainers, 1 or 2 sessions in there. From there, you decide if you want to train with us or not.
How many free? Tell me what the free part is.
2.
2, 3, you said 3.
2.
Everything is negotiable. Wheeling and dealing has become my thing.
You're paying for nothing. You have no room to negotiate when you're not paying.
New York City, everyone's trying to sell you. Sometimes you just gotta sell them back. 3.
2.
3.
2.
Like 3, as in
nope.
Tres?
2.
Dos.
1. I've met plenty of clients like RJ before where they come here and they just don't want to pay. They just want to work out for free.
Let's do this. Let's do the 2. So that's 2 days.
No, 2 hours.
2 hours, 2 hours. Okay, you're only gonna stick with the 2 hour thing.
That guy better get the fuck out of there because he's about to get his ass whooped. This guy has had it with his fucking bargaining. This is a gym, not a yard sale.
Can we do 1 hour on, like, the second Friday of the month is really good for me?
Yeah, we're good.
We're good on that. Okay,
yeah.
Boom, count it out.
When RJ comes in on that free session, I'm gonna make RJ vomit. He's not gonna want that other free session.
This guy's a business owner. He's gonna kick this guy's ass in a legal way.
There is such an oasis of free food in New York. I go to everything, art galleries, I go to the book signings, brand new restaurant openings. I probably know every happy hour in New York. There's always a way to get free food in the city. It's not that hard if you keep your mind open to it. Hey, what's up, dude? What's up? How's it going? Hey. Jump in here. No.
All right, slow down there, Frank Gallagher.
Welcome to another smoker supporter group.
I'm Jody, and I'm a compulsive smoker, and I haven't smoked in probably 6 months.
RJ is one of the most beneficial members of our group. He's really great.
And you could always text me if you're feeling like, I can't get through it, you know?
I know.
These guys really became my family pretty quickly.
I consider these people family, even though none of them have any idea who I truly am.
Thank you guys for helping me, and you always. I text you just as much, I know.
I've dabbled in a cigarette or 2 in my life, but I'm not an active smoker.
You're a lying sack of crap.
But I support them. We share, we bond, I eat. It's good.
I came for the donuts, but I stayed for the insights.
Without question, my habits are extreme. And it's not the easiest thing in the world. Sorry, here, you wanna help me grab it? So I can't see myself ever changing that up.
Oh yeah, I'd love to see this guy as an 85-year-old man wheeling his big, huge luggage cart around New York City. You're gonna change your lifestyle at some point, buddy.
Most people would say that New York City is the most expensive in the world. I think it's the giveaway city. Let's get this thing in here. If I could be cheap here, I could be cheap anywhere.
It is nonsense. Absolute nonsense. There we have it. Another episode of Extreme Cheapskates. And before anybody says it in the comments, yes, I know, these shows are not real. But, it's fun to make fun of them and it's fun to laugh. If you don't like to laugh and you don't like to make fun, what the fuck are you doing here anyways? Alright, well I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe below and give this video a like. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.